The New England Patriots were built on players that didn't excite anyone at the NFL draft. They don't pick workout warriors. They look for things that other teams ignore. That is how they've built a dynasty with a 6th-round pick at quarterback in Tom Brady. Their best receiver was a 7th-round choice, and Julian Edelman just won Super Bowl MVP. Nobody on their dominant offensive line was picked before the 3rd round, and 3 of their 5 starters, Marcus Cannon, Trent Brown and David Andrews, fell to the 5th round. Trey Flowers was picked in the 4th round, but will probably be paid more this offseason than any of the first-round defenders in his draft class will make on their next deals. This proves one thing pretty definitively. The NFL is very, very bad at evaluating talent. The entire Patriots roster is proof of that. And that was the message that Brandon King, himself an undrafted free agent out of Auburn who has now carved out a role on special teams for himself with the Patriots, shared with this incoming class of rookies, particularly those who are not invited to the Combine. Don't worry about what happens during the pre-draft process or what mock drafts say about you. Just focus on being the best player you can be. The rest will work itself out. Stay upon your path and don't let anything tick you off of that. The sky's the limit. @_KING 205 shares his message to players not invited to the NFL Combine. pic.twitter.com/14FRBHTXQZ, GMFB, @GMFB, February 11, 2019. The concept of the Combine is fundamentally flawed, at least when it is overly relied upon. Yes, it is nice to know how strong, fast or otherwise athletic a player is. Those should be factors in a team's decision about whether or not to draft someone. But when a team falls in love with a player based solely on those numbers, they ignore the things that actually lead to success in the NFL. Picking the tallest or the fastest players was the path to championships. New England wouldn't have any right now. The real work of evaluating prospects should come in interviews, by watching what they can do on tape and figuring out how those players can fit into a specific role on a team. How willing they are to work and prove to sacrifice for the team construct is just more important than their time in the 40-yard dash. Some of the best players in the NFL never even got a chance to show their talents at the Combine. That will be the case when the dust from this draft class settles. King has built a career for himself despite his unheralded collegiate status. He's sending the right message to others who will one day do the same.